you're gonna love me wholly. Promise you'll take me slowly. I rushed into burning rooms before, mistook obsession for something more. Abandoned my soul to borrowed hands, lost myself in borrowed plans. Now I'm moving like a careful tide, keeping my power by my side. If you wanna know I'll chase, just meet me at a gentle pace. I'm not afraid of love, just speed. I need a heart that knows my needs. Take me slowly, learn the worst and best of me wholly. We don't need a flash or show, we can bloom steady and low. Let the moments roll out softly. Love doesn't have to cut or cost me. Walk, don't run, step close, not solely. If we're real, you'll take me slowly. I've been the guy who dives too fast, burning bright but never lasts. I've scared off hearts with my scared ways, begging for forever in 10 days. But you make me wanna change my tune, count the stars instead of just the moon. I learn your silence, your hidden scars, not just fall for how you sparkle like stars. Let's take the long way around, build our love on solid ground. No shortcuts, no trophy, just truth as you take me slowly. Take me slowly, through the highs and through the lowly, through the mornings where we're grumpy, through the nights our faith is jumpy. If we last, we'll truly know every layer, every glow. Not a rush that fades unholy, but a love that grew so slow.
Waves keep coming, they don't wait.
Tide keeps turning like our fate.
You left first, I wanted more.
Now I'm lonely at the shore. We made castles out of foam and faith, drew our future in the frothing wraith. You said we travel, leave this town, never let the water drag us down. But the call you got was louder than mine, and offer you read as a holy sign. You took the plane, I took the sand, watched you vanish from this land. I don't blame you for walking through, but this beach still holds us two.
I'm lonely at the shore.
I'm lonely at the shore,
where we're not we anymore.
I'm chasing dreams away from here, but your voice still hits my ear. Between the waves, unending roar, and the ghosts on this old floor. You're the ache I can't ignore, I'm still lonely at the shore.
From the stage lights in another place, I still see your ocean face. Hear your laugh in the cheering crowd, feel your calm above the loud.
I post pictures in foreign sand, but my heart stays in your hand. Every coastline that I tore feels like a copy of that shore.
If you come back to the sea one day,
if I find you where the ghosts still play, maybe we'll rewrite what was before. shore. I'm lonely at the shore. I'm lonely at the shore. But I keep an open door for the chance that you'll return, for the bridges we could burn. Till then I'll sing above the roar. You race stages, I'll keep score. In our hearts there's something more than being lonely at the shore. You're walking like you never see. Your presence bends the air around me. I've been small anywhere you go, living under your shadow. You never meant to make me fade. You just had a brighter blade. Your laugh could fill a 10th floor hall. My whispers barely scratch the wall. I kept my dreams in a hidden case, afraid they drown in all your space. I cheered your wins from the second row, swallowed my need for my own glow. But I can love you and still outgrow this life under your shadow. I've been under your shadow. I've been under your shadow, where your sun made it hard to grow. Didn't know you felt so low, didn't see the shade below. Now I'm stepping into my own sky, not to leave you but to try to see what my bright can show beyond your shadow.
I thought my shine gave you a shield, never guessed it blocked your field. I took the lead in every room, never asked if you had bloom. I hear the tremor in your toe. Are you learning to stand alone? I want to see you blaze your trail, not just be my backup sail.
Can you stand beside, not in front of me? Can I learn to share the light I see? We can rise together, not in tow. No more living under your shadow. We've been under your shadow. We've been under your shadow. One too bright, one too low. Now I'm walking where my colors show. I'll be cheering from your front row. If we both learn how to glow, side by side in the same halo, we'll be stronger as we grow. No one under the other shadow. No one under the other shadow. Sunset smears across the fire escape. We're two silhouettes without a shape.
The future's blurred, but that's alright.
For now we have nothing but the night. You bring the whiskey, I bring the fear. Together they both disappear. You laugh soft like you're afraid to break. I lean in closer for my own sake. The city's loud, but we tune it out. Fill our world without the doubt. Let the darkness wash the light. Tonight, we're nothing but the night.
I spill truths I never meant, confessions torn from where they've been. You hold them gently in your palm, like every trauma has a bomb.
You say my name like it's brand new, a separate voice from what I knew. Under moon and satellite, we're safer in nothing but the night.
comes too fast.
We'll face the things we can't outlast.
But tonight, no wrong, no right, just quiet love inside the night.
We got nothing but the night. No promises, no fights. Just your hand and mine. Just the glow in every line. If the morning feels too bright, we'll still breathe inside that light. For now, let go of every fright. Stay with me in nothing but the night. I'm scared of things I can't explain, of lonely rooms of quiet pain. But here with you I feel less lost, like love is worth the hidden cost. Your shoulders warm against my cheek, your pulse is steady, never bleed. In this temporary flight, we have everything in night.
I'm scared of futures not yet grown, of all the seeds I've overthrown. But when you look at me that way, my past stops holding sway.
If morning takes our calm away, if real life asks for more than play, we'll deal with it in morning light. For now we're nothing but the night.
Don't promise me forever,
Just promise me this never.
this moment where we feel alright inside, nothing but the night.
We got nothing but the night, soft and sacred, brave and slight. Hold my heart a trembling beat, hold me in moon's retreat. If dawn breaks us into sight, we'll return if it feels right. For now, let shadows catch us tight, as we fall in nothing but the night. The speakers are low, the city is still.
The night holds space for whatever we feel.
The world fades out like a distant riot.
We're alone with dreams in the quiet.
You tell me secrets that you never share, about the weight of your own nightmares. How you fear endings before they start, how you hide hope in the smallest part. I talk about songs I never wrote, letters that caught in my fragile throat. We trade our scars like vinyl tracks, spinning stories that pull us back. In the hush between each side, our broken futures learn to fly. We got dreams in the quiet, tiny sparks in a world of riot. While the streets stay cold and numb, our hidden symphony still hum. In the silence, side by side, we let the truth stop trying to hide. Every shadow, every diet of our doubt feeds dreams in the quiet. Dreams in the quiet.
I wanted to vanish 1,000 times, disappear into smoking rhymes. But you held a candle above my head, kept my heartbeat from playing dead. You said you're more than a war you've seen, more than mistakes you keep unseen. Those words became a secret gate where my sleeping hopes could wake. If the world grows too loud, we'll turn it down.
Find a rooftop far from town, where our whispers can ignite a whole new set of dreams in the night. We got dreams in the quiet, soft rebellions that still defy it. Every fear that says we're small,
Every voice that says we'll fall.
in the space where the noise runs dry, we build futures in the sky. Hand in hand, we won't deny it. We're alive in dreams in the quiet. Dreams in the quiet. Dreams.
Sunday, move like crime.
You're the worst idea and the best time. Everyone in light goes fuzzy. You're trouble when you touch me. I know exactly how this goes. First the flood and then the blows. Not from fists but from the ache. When we take more than we can take.
You laugh low and I forget every promise, every bet
I made with myself last year to keep my distance clear.
I tell myself I'll keep it cool, just to fling a harmless rule.
But one brush of your bare skin and my self-control caves in.
You lean in with tired eyes, mumble half remember sighs.
Suddenly I'm 17, chasing ghosts I've never seen.
We know we're playing with a flame. We never were the careful kind of game.
Every pose says this ain't free, but we still fall willingly. You're trouble when you touch me. Every nerve says set me free.
Every logic disappears, every boundary appears farther than it used to be when your hands are mapping me.
We'll play later, probably, but right now you're trouble touching me. We tried staying just as friends, but the tension never bends. Every movie, every drink draws us closer to the brink. You say you're bad, it's settling down. I say I'll leave before I drown. We both know that's half a lie. We both know exactly why.
You text at 2 a.m. again.
I can't sleep, is that a sin?
I should let the message fade.
Shouldn't need to come and save.
Yet I'm grabbing keys and shoes,
Heading into deja vu.
like a moth against the glass. I know better, still I pass.
Maybe one day we'll be done,
Maybe we'll outrun the fun.
but tonight the gravity is your palms on top of me. You're trouble when you touch me. I'm trouble willingly.
We're the one and on the sign, we're the cross and tangled line.
In the ruin we foresee, in the crash we still agree. For this moment, recklessly, be the trouble that you touch in me.
Turn the TV off and kill the light.
Let the neon outside fight the night. We've been talking till we're tired of talk.
Maybe now it's time to walk the walk.
We've been circling the same old fears, picking old fights, recycling tears. You say you're scared, I'll up and leave. I say I'm scared, you won't believe.
We draw diagrams of what went wrong, turn our pain into a dissertation long. But under all those fancy charts, we're just two half-broken hearts.
I've been analyzing every text, trying to predict what comes next. Counting minutes between your replies, reading essays in your eyes. But I'm tired of living in my brain, of turning love to math and strain. Tonight I want what got us here, the beating drum that cuts through fear.
Let's shut down the overthinking.
Let the noise go slowly shrinking.
Just you and me, no remarks.
One small spark in all this dark. Kiss me in the dark, where the doubt can make a mark, where the world can't talk us down, where we're more than this small town. Hold me till the fear falls off, till our pride stops playing tough. For a second hit restart, just kiss me in the dark. Just kiss me in the dark. I've been carrying a checklist hard, scoring you on every part. How you speak and how you stay, how you handle my worst day. But love is not a test we pass, not a grade on fragile glass. It's the choice to stand our ground when the storms keep circling round. I've been dragging my old goal, comparing you to dead-end hoes, punishing you for what they did, building walls that never hit. But your touch is not their crime, it's the proof I got no time. If I wanna really heal, I have to let you in for real. We can talk tomorrow, love, we can argue, push and shove, but tonight let's stop the arc and just kiss here in the dark, where our wounds don't feel so stark, where the simple human spark burns away the heavy mark. We're imperfect, torn apart. We said things that weren't smart, but there's still a beating part that just wants you in the dark.
Turn the TV off and kill the light.
Let the neon outside fight the night. We've been talking till we're tired of talk. Maybe now it's time to walk the walk. We've been circling the same old fears, picking old fights, recycling tears. You say you're scared, I love and leave. I say I'm scared, you won't believe. We draw diagrams of what went wrong, turn our pain into a dissertation long. But under all those fancy charts, we're just two half-broken hearts.
I've been analyzing every text, trying to predict what comes next. Counting minutes between your replies, reading essays in your eyes.
But I'm tired of learning my brain, of turning up to math and strain. Tonight I want what got us here, the beating drum that cuts through fear. Let's shut down the overthinking,
let the noise go slowly shrinking.
just you and me, no remarks. One small spark in all this dark. Kiss me in the dark, where the doubt can't make a mark, where the world can't talk us down, where we're more than this small town. Hold me till the fear falls off, till our pride stops playing tough. For a second hit restart, just kiss me in the dark. Kiss me in the dark. I've been carrying a checklist hard, scoring you on every part. How you speak and how you stay, how you handle my worst day. But love is not a test we pass, not a grade on fragile glass. It's the choice to stand our ground when the storms keep circling round.
I've been dragging my goals, comparing you to dead-end hoes, punishing you for what they did, building walls that never hit.
But your touch is not their crime, it's the proof I got no time. If I wanna really heal, I have to let you in for real. We can talk tomorrow, love,
We can argue, push and shove,
but tonight let's stop the art and just kiss here in the dark. Kiss me in the dark, where our wounds don't feel so stark, where the simple human spark burns away the heavy mark. We're imperfect, torn apart. We've said things that weren't smart, but there's still a beating part that just wants you in the dark. ink on the window, rain on the glass. Colors are drawn in things that have passed. Smoke on the ceiling, bass in the air. Heartbeats are painting the silence we share.
You left your jacket on the back of the chair. Smell like salt water and tangled hair. Every stitch whispers stories of us, of wild confessions in the back of the bus.
I trace the seams like I'm touching your hand, like wave returning to a tired strand. Your ghost is living in the smallest things, in coffee spoons and broken rings. Every shade around me's losing you. Since the day I walked away from you, now every midnight, every street I'm in feels like glue on my skin.
You're the bruise I keep on my sleeve, the quiet ache I never let leave.
You're the tide that keeps pulling me back, even when I'm drifting off track. Colors fade but you still seep in, like a storm dyed blue on my skin. Can't wash you out where you've always been. You're the blue, blue on my skin.
Oh, I wear your laughter like a secret ring,
Hidden but heavy in everything.
every rhythm finds you echo in time.
Every slow verse falls back to your rhyme. I see a shadow in the city glow, in every corner where the lost ones go. I try to dance this weight off my chest, but you're the color that won't let me rest. Maybe someday we'll repaint the night, trade all this sorrow for softer light.
But till that moment,
I breathe you in. Living hard, blue on my skin. You're the bruise I keep under my sleeve, the stubborn truth I still believe. Like a wave that never rolls away, like a song that never learns to fade. Every mile I walk, you still begin. Every heartbeat, you're stitched within. No matter where or what I've been, you remain the blue on my skin. Waves keep coming, they don't wait.
tide keeps turning like our fate.
You left first, I wanted more. Now I'm lonely at the shore. We made castles out of foam and faith, drew our future in a frothing rave. You said we travel, leave this town, never let the water drag us down. But the call you got was louder than mine, and all for you read as a holy sign. You took the plane, I took the sand, watch you vanish from this land.
I don't blame you for walking through, but this beach still holds us too.
I'm lonely at the shore,
where we're not we anymore.
I'm chasing dreams away from here, but your voice still hits my ear. Between the waves unending roar, and the ghosts on this old floor. You're the ache I can't ignore. I'm still lonely at the shore.
From the stage lights in another place, I still see your ocean face. Hear you laugh in the cheering crowd, feel your calm above the loud. I post pictures in foreign sand, but my heart stays in your hand. Every coastline that I tour feels like a copy of that shore.
another goodbye. I keep replaying every word that you threw, like I'm standing still, just falling past you.
You lit a match in my chest and walked away. Left all our pictures in shades of grey. Every promise written on a cracking wall. Every late night message that I still recall.
Try to outrun the hurt in a borrowed car, but the pain sits quiet like a fading star. Every song on the radio sounds like you. Every lonely echo calling me back through. And I tell myself I'm better on my own, but your name keeps buzzing through my phone. I keep scrolling past the truth I know. You're the one I still can't let go. I'm falling past you, through the spaces that we broke into. I'm calling your name from the fire and the pouring rain. We were lightning with nothing to hold, burn our future just to feel like gold. Now I'm falling past you, and you don't even see the view.
I was a storm you never asked to chase, carrying thunder in a quiet place. Gave you rhythm just to drown your doubt, but I never learned how to live without her.
I see a shadow in the morning train, hear laughter in the window pane. I keep my cool in a smoke-filled room, but your memory dances in the bass and boom.
If I had one last chance, I'd say it slow.
Every truth I bury where you never know.
If I had one last night to change the sky,
I'd hold your heart instead of watching you fly. I'm falling past you, like a comet cutting right into. We were wild, we were so brand new. Now the sky is empty, missing you. You're a song that I cannot hear. I'm a voice that lingers in your mirror. We were everything and never had a clue. Now we're pieces falling past the view. Now we're pieces falling past the view. The beach is crowded, but I feel all alone. Our names washed off every stone.
the sun still burns, the waves still fuzz.
It's just a summer without us. We used to own this crooked pier, 2 paper cups and stolen beer. We trace our wishes in the sand, let the ocean hold our plans. Now strangers sit where we once kissed, laughing in the golden mist. I walk past them with a practiced face, hiding the ghost of our embrace. Every shoreline takes me back to the love we let go slide. It's a summer without us, no midnight rides, no reckless trust, no tangled floors in the back of the bus, no whispered jokes that were just for us.
The ice cream melts, the bonfires glow, but there's a piece of me you still don't know.
I'm smiling, but it's all of us, trying to live this summer without us.
I see a towel in a different shade
On someone else's shoulder blade.
I hear your song on the radio stand.
Hear your heartbeat in the cover band.
I tell my boys that I'm doing fine. We clink our cups and waste our time,
But every cheer and every shout just makes me want to tap out. Maybe next We learned confession under yellow lamps, told dirty truths on midnight ramps. This city never really sleeps, just keeps our street lights and secrets.
We walk for miles with nowhere to go, trace our fears in the traffic glow. You talk about your father's rage, I talk about my awkward stage.
Trash bags line the crooked curb, but our hearts felt strangely undisturbed. Like all the broken things we saw gave us room to show our all.
You told me things you never shared, all the times you felt unpaired, all the ways you tried to change just to fit in, feel less strange. I told you how I nearly quit,
nearly let the dark come in, but your listening in that haze kept my pulse from leaving days. The world only saw our lives, never saw the hidden halves. But under buzzing city nets, we kept street lights and secrets.
Street lights and secrets, where our truth and fear both meet us, where the night can't quite defeat us,
where the shadows still believe us. We were fragile, we were tough, never rich but rich enough. In the glow where no one greets us, we were street lights and secrets. We had nowhere else to spill, no therapist, no fancy bill, just cracked pavement, tired feet, honest tears on one-way street. We'd watch the taxi headlights blur, name each trauma, each old slur, turn our sorrows into jokes, blow our pain out into smoke.
We didn't fix it all back then, didn't know the how or when, but the simple act of say kept some demons far away.
Now when life feels too much weight, I still walk till it gets late,
listening for your quiet steps, where we kept our old regrets.
if you're ever lost and numb,
Find the corners where we come,
memories there will softly greet us, made of street lights and secrets. Street lights and secrets, little altars that still see us, where our wounded hearts could meet us, where our fragile hope could treat us. We can move and change our towns, switch our jobs and switch our crowns, but the glow that used to heat us will be street lights and secrets. Yours. Sirens sing a broken song. Neon nights stretch too long. We grew up under restless heat, listening to voices in the street. Mama worked late, we ate alone, raised ourselves on crack ringtone. I walk past chaos every day, learn which corners not to stay. But I heard rhythms in the fight, melodies in city light, turn the shouting and the heat into unheard backbeat. They said we'd never rise complete, but we have voices in the street. We're the voices in the street, where the concrete hugs our feet, where the dreams don't always need, but the heart refuses defeat. We take pain and make it sweet, turn the siren into beat. From the alleys, from the heat, we lift up our voices in the street.
I lost friends to the hunger years, lost some days to my own fears, but this mic became my spine, kept me standing on the line.
You came through with your tender shout we are enough. We'll sing for kids with tired eyes,
for broken homes and hopeful skies.
for every soul that feels defeat. We'll be their voices in the street. We're the voices in the street. Where the wounded hearts still meet, where the lonely keep a seat.
Waiting for a kind of beat.
We take hurt and make it heal. We make struggle into feet until the world learns to grieve. The power in our voices in the street. You said, tell me the truth, not the version you think I want.
I froze with 1,000 edited fonts.
We've been dressed in lies and Sunday promise. Maybe we're just better off honest. I don't like how I've been quiet, playing sweet in every ride, swallowing words to keep you near, hiding my anger, choking my fear. I pretend I'm fine with all your plans. We cancel dates and shaky stands, but deep inside I need more weight. More than sorry, I'm running late.
I don't like how I've been bluffing, acting chill while my chest is roughing, saying it's cool when I feel small, taking the blame when it's not my call. I was scared that if I spoke loud, you'd disappear into another crowd. So I shrunk my knees to half the size, buried my warmth behind my eyes.
We've been faking just to last,
Holding tightly to the
past.
but every lie is like a fissure, splitting love with quiet scissors.
We're better off honest, even if it hurts the calmest. Even if our voices shake, even if our hearts might break. We're better off real than safe, better off a little shake than living in a painted promise. We are better off honest. We are better off honest. I'm afraid that you'll stop choosing me if you see the parts I'm losing, the jealous streak, the anxious spin, the little wars I fight within. But you deserve the actual me, not a cardboard love on a movie screen. If you stay when you see the mess, then I'll know this isn't less.
I'm afraid that you will leave if I name the nights I grieve. How I fear I'm not enough, how my pride is just a bluff. But you deserve my unmasked face, not a fine in every place. If you hold my shaking frame, then I'll finally trust this flame.
So let's risk it, let's be clear.
Lay down every quiet fear.
If the truth can't keep us bound, better that than live and drown. We're better off honest, even if the ground feels lawless, even if we must confess every fault and every mess. If you stay after the fall, after seeing it all, then maybe this is more than modest, a love that learned to be honest, a love that learned to be honest.
Sirens sing a broken song.
Neon nights stretch too long.
We grew up under restless heat,
listening to voices in the street.
Mama worked late, we ate alone.
Raise ourselves on crack ringtone.
I walk past chaos every day.
Learn which corners not to stay. But I heard rhythms in the fight, melodies in city light. Turn the shouting and the heat into unheard backbeat.
They said we'd never rise complete. Where do we have voices in the street?
Where the voices in the street, where the concrete hugs our feet, where the dreams aren't always neat, but the heart refuses defeat. We take pain and make it sweet, turn the siren into beat. From the alleys, from the heat,
We lift up our voices in the street.
oh, 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 I lost friends to the hunger years, lost some days to my own fears, but this mic became my spine, kept me standing on the line. You came through with your tender tone, soft but sharper than a stone. Together we built something tough, songs that shout we are enough.
We'll sing for kids with tired eyes,
For broken homes and hopeful skies.
for every soul that feels defeat. Ooh, we'll be their voices in the street.
Where the voices in the street, where the wounded hearts still meet, where the lonely keep a seat, waiting for a kinder beat. We take hurt and make it heat. We make struggle into feet until the world learns to greet the power in our voices in the street.
We lost the job,
We lost the flag,
we sold the couch.
the drum, the hat.
We're standing here in all this dust with nothing left but us.
It started slow, then warmed to blaze. Bills piled up, then jobless days. We tried side hustles, borrowed cash, watched our comfort turn to ash.
We argued in the grocery line
Over cents and borrowed time.
Still somehow in the worst of us, we kept choosing we, not us.
Now stripped of all the bonus stuff, we see if love alone's enough.
There's nothing left
But us, no shiny coat, no fancy buzz, just our bruised and stubborn trust. Our hands, our hearts, our dust. In the ruin and the rust, we find a different kind of plus. When the world shakes off its crust, we rebuild with nothing left but us.
Friends fell off when the fun was done, when the party ceased to run. Only a few still hit my phone, and one of them is you alone.
We share a bed on a creaking floor, but we laugh richer than before. We see through lies of more and more to the treasure in our core.
When we climb out of this hole,
We'll remember what made us whole.
not the glitter, not the fuss, just the truth of nothing but us.
There's nothing left but us, and somehow that feels enough. We'll paint our future from this trust. Grow a garden in this dust. If tomorrow brings new plus, or if life stays rough and tough, we've already found what's robust. The sacred fact of us.
There's a spark in your eyes when you talk about change. There's a flame in your chest that feels so strange.
You're tired of living by someone else's cross.
Whoa, you wanna know where the fire goes.
I grew up quiet in a small town frame, told to sit pretty and hide my flame. But I had drum beats under my skin, melodies roaring to begin.
You came along with a rebel smile, said let's leave this place for a stolen while.
You played me rhythm in your old car,
said your voice could travel very far.
I feel a blaze I contain, pouring like sunlight through my veins. Take me where the fire goes, where the realest river flows, where the nights are loud and long, where the broken turn to song. No more hiding what we chose, no more fear of what we show. Follow embers on the road that glows, all the way where the fire goes. I used to hustle just to stay alive, never believed my soul could thrive. But you showed up with your trembling hands, turned my survival into plans. We caught a bus with the one wish, traded the safety for something rich. Now every stage that we ignite feels like we're finally in the light. If the flames get high, we'll stand our ground. If the smoke comes in, we'll spread our sound.
We were meant to rise, not just pose. We're built to live where the fire goes.
Take me where the fire goes, where our wildest story grows, where my fear dissolves in heat, where your sorrow finds a beat. Every step our courage shows, every song another rose. We're no longer stuck in what they chose. We're alive where the fire goes.
We killed the noise just to hear the air. Let quiet settle everywhere.
You lean on me like half a license, two hearts drunk on the silence.
We used to fill every space with talk,
Afraid of truth in the quiet walk, but now the hush feels warm and deep, a safer place for us to keep. I breathe in every unspilled word, every hush that goes unheard. This silence doesn't feel like loss, it feels like faith without the gloss.
your head against my shoulder bone feels louder than a ringing phone. The softest sigh you try to hide feels like thunder in my sight.
We don't need answers for tonight. Don't need to fix or make it right. Just let the quiet be our science as we drift drunk on the silence.
Oh,
Nothing's broken, nothing's gone. We're just resting from being strong.
let our hearts, not words, be guidance as we get drunk on the silence.
We're drunk on the silence. No fear, no anger, no defiance. Just the calm in your presence. Just the air of shared essence. Let the world shout its violence. We'll stay here in gentle silence. Two souls finding resilience, drunk together on the silence. I used to think love had to roar, had to shake the house and floor. But you taught me love can glide, a river with a quieter tide. Your heartbeat talks a softer truth, more grounding than my reckless youth. It tells me all without reliance on noise, just clean defiance.
I used to prove myself with sound, talk too much when fear was around. But now with you I breathe and wait, let the moment resonate.
We don't have to fill the room with stories, laughter, spark or boom. We just let peace take its alliance as we drift drunk on the silence.
Let the hush become our home.
Let the stillness let us roam. Love speaks loudest in compliance when we're drunk on the silence. We're drunk on the silence, free from chaos and reliance. Holding tight in quiet guidance, sinking deep in shared alliance. Let the soft replace the tyrants, let the calm undo the giants. We are stronger in reliance, drunk and safe within the silence. Oh, you speak in half thoughts, quiet tones.
I trace your meaning like ancient stone.
I don't hear truth in your designs. I hear them living between your lines. You say you're fine but blink too slow, like there's a secret you can't show. Your fingers drum a restless beat, your shoes keep tapping on concrete. You talk about your job, your day, but not the things that rot away. Yet I can read the shadow signs, the hidden ache between your lines.
You tilt your smile a little low, try to mask what you don't know. You talk about your goals and plans, but hide the tremor in your hands.
You tell the story half a bridge, skip the parts where pain is bridge. But when you're breathing misaligns, thunder between your lines. We don't need perfect scripts or rhymes,
just honesty and quiet time.
let the truth fall unrefined. I can hear you between the lines, between your lines, where your scared heart still resides, where your past keeps reappearing, where your armor starts disappearing. Let me read what your voice confines.
What your silence redefine.
You don't need mass or warning
What
signs.
your silence redefine.
I'm right here between your
What your silence
lines.
redefine.
I'm right here between your lines. I know you love with tempered fire, afraid to burn an old desire. You speak in hints and sideways glances, in almost starts and second chances. But I've learned how your heart speaks best in pauses, sighs, the unsaid resting. Every truth your mouth declares decline still shows up between your lines.
And you pretend you're always strong, like being fragile means you're wrong. But in your breath I hear the plea to let someone just let you be. You don't have to sculpt your flaws or hide your wounds behind applause. I see your courage when it shines.
Quietly between your lines, say nothing, I'll still know.
Say little, I'll still show.
We can rewrite what fate designs together between the lines. Between your lines, where your truth and soul combines, where your heart's afraid to speak, but still whispers once a week. Let the world misread your signs. I'll stay close where love refines, right there where your truth aligns, right there where truth
The speakers are low, the city is still.
The night holds space for whatever we feel.
The world fades out like a distant riot.
We're alone with dreams in the quiet. You tell me secrets that you never share, about the weight of your old nightmares, how you fear endings before they start, how you hide hope in the smallest part.
I talk about songs I never wrote, letters that caught in my fragile throat. We trade our scars like vinyl tracks, spinning stories that pull us back.
In the hush between each side, our broken futures learn to fly. We got dreams in the quiet, tiny sparks in the world of riot.
While the streets stay cold and numb, our hidden symphony still hum.
In the silence, side by side, we let the truth stop trying to hide. Every shadow, every diet of our doubt feeds dreams in the quiet.
I wanted to vanish 1,000 times, disappear into smoke and rhymes, but you held a candle above my head, kept my heartbeat from playing dead.
You said you're more than the war you've seen,
More than mistakes you keep unseen. Those words became a secret gate where my sleeping hopes could wait.
if the world grows too loud, we'll turn it down.
Find a rooftop far from town,
Where our whispers can ignite a whole new set of dreams in the night. We've got dreams in the quiet, soft rebellions that still defy it.
every fear that says
You speak in half thoughts, quiet tones. I trace your meaning like ancient stones.
I don't hear truths in your designs, I hear them living between your lines.
You say you're fine, but blink too slow like there's a secret you can't show. Your fingers drum a restless beat. Your shoes keep tapping on concrete. You talk about your job, your day, but not the things that rot away. Yet I can read the shadow signs, the hidden ache between your lines. You tilt your smile a little low, try to mask what you don't know. You talk about your goals and plans, but hide the tremor in your hands. You tell the story half abridged, skip the parts where pain is bridged. But when your breathing misaligns, I hear thunder between your lines.
We don't need perfect scripts or rhymes,
Just honesty and quiet times. Let the truth fall unrefined. I can hear you between the lines, between your lines. Where you're scared, heart still resigns. The way your past keeps reappearing, where your armor starts disappearing. Let me read what your voice confines, what your silence redefines. You don't need mass or warning signs. I'm right here between your lines. I know you love with tempered fire, afraid to burn an old desire. You speak in hints and sideways glances, and almost starts and second chances.
but I've learned how your heart speaks best in pauses, sighs, the unsaid rest. Every truth your mouth declines still shows up between your lines, and you pretend you're